Okay, hi, so this is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Go ahead and take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some astrological events, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk about some angel numbers that were presented to me in the form of scripture numbers today, which I think can play a big role as a key here in this reading of what people may need to hear, or who are experiencing confusions or going through changes and they just don't know how to move forward. The first angel number being 158, which signifies positive shifts, okay? And the key to this is to open your heart. Don't let it grow cold, stemming from anger or whatever it may be, to allow these sudden and swift changes to move through you peacefully and stop fighting things that you know you need to stop fighting, okay? The next angel number is 513, which this also has to do with weaknesses, allowing weaknesses to control your life. Pointing out, trying to figure out what your weaknesses are, maybe that you haven't, maybe you know they're there, but you won't admit to it, or you won't dive deeper of why certain things trigger you. You need to identify what these are to move forward. The sun is square Mars, okay? So during this time, you might want to try to find a physical outlet for your mixed feelings and emotions, not to blow up on people, to say things you don't mean, and allow people in your life who are trying to help you. Maybe you've had some pride and ego issues that have prevented people to help you, and so you go into isolation. Try to find physical outlets that are hobbies as well as certain people, and stop trying to push everyone away in your life. Big key themes there. Currently the moon is in Pisces, and this past week Venus moved into Leo, okay, and it is also trine Jupiter, and it's also square your ascendant, okay? So you might be feeling like alone. You could be feeling alone because you push everybody away. Look for the support and people who can be there for you. Allow them to be there for you, okay? You might have wanted to tap into your creative side this past weekend. I know I have. I got like a whole bunch of new books that I'm reading. I started learning how to read poems, which is really fucking cool. You might have done something a little bit out of the box this weekend, instead of maybe just going out and drinking or hanging out with friends, with the full moon also being this past week. Really trying to be alone and trying to figure out what these weaknesses are. You could have already been doing that without even really knowing that you were doing that because of the planets, okay? Conscious and subconscious here. A question that I wrote down before starting this reading was, what gives you pleasure that costs nothing? What gives you pleasure that costs nothing? Explore that a little bit. You might be able to find some peace if you have been like restless or full of anxiety or whatever the case may be. I'm going to grab these. Third eye chakra, okay? You could be getting intuitive messages. Hold on, let me go into my music. I'm lonely. You know what's so crazy is because the beginning was talking about isolation, okay? Another day, another welcome mat. They never lead to anywhere. Another face, a late reminder of how I'm so used to being used, so I don't carry love. That could be a weakness that someone allows to control their life, okay? Pushing everyone away because you're so used to being used. Why don't we talk? Can you please hold me? That's all I ask, no more than that. The hanging on to ambiguity, I can't even fucking say it. Why don't you talk? Something here about throat chakra. You're serving a purpose in life that hurts, but bound to the surface. You know how I was literally just talking about going under the surface? So it's like someone may know that they have things that they need to fix, but they choose not to. Anything here for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Mental conflict in the reverse. This could be going back and forth of your head to allow yourself to go through these mental conflicts. Like one day you may think you're at peace, and then another day you're allowing these weaknesses to control your life. You're not surrendering to positive changes, no matter in whatever area. You could just be back and forth. The This could be about money, okay? Trapped in fear about material or financial things. And this could be you or the person that you're dealing with, okay? Letting money control their lives. Okay, this could be stemming from childhood where maybe they had financial and material struggles, okay? And maybe someone's getting out of this now with these positive shifts and they still hold on to how it made them feel in the past. So they think money is an issue when it's really not. Heart chakra. Going back and forth in their head. You know how I was talking about with the 158 angel number, to the opening of your heart. It's like they're back and forth in their head, stemming from something underneath the surface. They know they need to open their heart, so they keep going back, but they're scared to do so. Passion ignited and positive movement forward. It's like they're trying to find their fire again, okay? We have the hermit here. That you could be dealing with someone who has Virgo placements, okay? But I'm seeing someone here who's really taking the time to go hermit and figure out, and with this moon being in Pisces, really tapping into their creative side, okay? Really tapping into their creative side and figuring out how to move forward in a positive way, okay? Positive shifts, you know what I'm saying? See how everything is tying back to these angel numbers? Crown the king. Snitching. You the feds, the way we mail them. It's almost like someone is just with these mental conflicts. It's like it has everything to do with past trauma here. Past trauma that keeps them stuck like this from making positive movements. So they isolate. They isolate to find themselves again, or to find, this is like, what is someone looking for here? It's like they don't even know what they're looking for beyond the surface to identify the weakness. It's like that's what they're trying to do right now, or that's what someone really needs to do in order to continuously be moving forward. Anything else here for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? You won't slow me down. Yes, this energy of, like I said, going hermit to really figure out whatever it is that they need to figure out to stop allowing weaknesses. One, maybe being fear or material mindset. Stop controlling their lives. Get over yourself. Could be someone here with pride and ego issues. And they allow it to ruin really good things in their life. This could be something having to do with work as well, with the financial and material, like wherever someone may work, maybe killing their fire and causing them mental conflicts. Used and discarded, mood swings, lose my mind, taking care of business, and no do-overs. A lot of blue here, having to do with throat chakra. So if someone's silent or excluded or has gone into solitude, this is what they're doing. They're taking care of business, okay? Having to do with maybe their mental health, or having to do with their past, because this song really goes into, you don't know what it's like to lose you. You don't know what it's like to fall in love with you. And maybe losing this person, they turn into not themselves. Someone is feeling used and discarded in a situation. Could be work, friendships, love life. You check it how it resonates. Wednesday. Something could have happened on a Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday. I'm getting throat chakra of communication here. I can't watch that show. It reminds me of you. I want to be brand new. Again, with this isolation and hermit, it's like someone's really trying to figure out, to dive deep to figure out what these weaknesses are that really prevent them from moving forward. And this could be the same person that you're dealing with who's doing the same thing, okay? Having to do with heart chakra, trying to figure out if someone, I'm hearing the song, Only Love Can Hurt Like This. So they're trying to figure out why they're hurting, having to do with heart chakra and love. Black Logs by Dolph and Best Mistake. How soon do we forget how we felt? Dealing with emotions that never left. Playing with the hand that we were dealt in this game. It's like someone complains a lot about hands that are dealt in their life. It's like, I hear it's like 1 foot forward, 3 step backs. Like things will start to have all these positive movements, and then someone gets, it's like it stops. The hands that we were dealt in this game. It's like they want things to go perfect, and when it's not perfect, they give up. I'm on all these drugs trying to hide the pain that's inside me. So they're numbing, and so is this other person. It's like a mirror here, which was a big thing in church today as well, as being so focused on your own mirror. Like when a mirror is faced towards you, all you can see is you. But having a mirror that reflects on everyone, if that makes sense. Like you might see it this way, but you need to make it where in a way that it reflects. Like words matching your actions. Because when it's like this, only you know what's really going through your brain, your feelings and emotions. It's not reflected to everyone else. People can't read your mind, if that makes sense. I'm getting heavy mirror energy here. That someone maybe doesn't even really understand why they're going back and forth in their heads. Can I talk you out of it? But scared. It's like, can I talk you out of it, but scared of doing so? And you know, like the last fire sign reading I got, it was the waiting game, this lone traveler of always running in circles. But you see here, there's also, there's one person there, okay? And it's like, maybe they were scared of being alone, but now it's like that's what they choose. They choose to be alone and sail towards the sun. It's different lone traveler energy here of someone who's accepted that they're okay with being alone and they're not going to settle for less. Can we run away together? Long hair. Yeah, 2 different visions here of someone who's maybe come to terms that they're okay with being alone. And someone else who wants to be in this boat. I'm hearing the song Space for Two. They say my 94 4 don't fire today. So I took my favorite patent earrings and I put them away. She might be the death of me, but I wouldn't have it any other way. She might be my cocaine. She might be my rehab. And there's another energy here. This could be someone from your past who thinks that you're like their medicine, their guardian angel, and you're going to protect them and shield them from things. Because of your heart chakra, because of your heart. They're just you solely, your shield, your energy will shield them from certain things. And Spirit is saying that they need to figure it out on their own and they're not going to save them. Okay, 24 hours. Something could be happening in 24 hours. Skirt. So maybe someone leaving a situation. This could have been something that happened and then 24 hours later they instantly regretted it. This instant, someone not choosing or someone not settling for something, someone sailing away, and then someone being an instant regret. You see the yellows there? Instant regret. Because hurt people just hurt people. They do every day. Hurt people. Mirrors. You know how I was talking about mirrors here? I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to be done. Anything else about this? It's like, but it's almost like a competition in where mirrors, so they resort to the instinct of survival. They live in a world of survival stemming from childhood. And for one person, it could be stemming around the family never really having money. Okay, so thinking they need more things to be the partner that this person deserves. And also another situation of someone not stepping up to the plate because of these deep-rooted issues. and it being too late and someone sailing away. Self-defense. Yeah, this act of survival. And this person's been doing this for a long time. It's like they will always choose themselves over another person. And it's something that they've learned through past things in their life, but they will always choose themselves. Always. Solo. And every person who doesn't live up to their expectations or not settling for less, they try to throw this dominance onto this person. And they're like, okay, I'm sailing away and I'll be happy while doing it because I found happiness within myself. And every single person who tries to go against this person, like with their self-love and who they are as a human, they end up like this every time. Loss, sorrow, regret. Hurt people. And another person just won't allow someone, they won't even give them the chance to hurt them before they get away. Leave you before you love me. There's this song. Leave you before you love me by Marshmello and Jonas Brothers. That's what I'm getting. Leave before you love me. Rags to riches. They're focusing on their career and not getting caught up in love anymore is what I'm hearing. I'm going to go ahead and do these cards and then I'm going to be done here. Yeah, it's just like, and then there's another instance here where someone might stop allowing weakness to control your life. This one weakness could be that someone used and discarded them, and so they will never, it's like in their brain, they'll never allow anyone to do that to them ever again, ever. And so they live in this, I'm hearing the song Second Chances. There's no second chance. I'm too fucking real to wear my heart up on my sleeve. Fuck the back and forth shit. If I'ma leave, then I'ma leave. Yeah. It's just like this need to feel like they need to run, even if they don't need to, because they're not going to end up how they were previously in this place of used and discardedness. A new start is coming. This could be something that someone is seeing now. And here, I can love you the way you need type of situation. What do you need to release? Communication is key. There could be something here about a Gemini placement. But it's this question of what identify the weaknesses. So what are these weaknesses that are keeping you from living in this change? Because it's there and it's waiting for you. It's in your hand. The game is in your hand that you were dealt. And you are good enough. You are good enough. Virgo again. Could be dealing with someone with Virgo placements. And then I'm going to do these, and then I'm going to be done. Well, this just came out. The Hierophant. Okay? Yeah. It's just like choosing yourself no matter what. In the presence of God, I feel like someone's really developing a relationship with God in a way that they have never had before, but it's like growing into a place where they're just okay with being solo. No matter who comes into their life, they're not settling and they're going to continue no matter what. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. And I believe that someone is doing that. They're trusting within themselves and they're not allowing anyone to make them feel less of themselves ever, or not feel good enough to be in someone's energy, to feel uncomfortable or weird. They're just not settling. Dream and journey. With the moon being in Pisces, yes, they're in their own world, okay? And take note of intuitive messages, as I was saying. Take note of things that when you're just in a different mind space and something instantly pops into your brain. There's this book on intuition that I'm reading, which I've learned even more than I could possibly learn about intuition. Like, read, keep studying yourself or studying other things that are intriguing to you, because you'll keep learning and keep growing. I forgot where I was going with that. ADHD. That's what I was like in my brain. But yes, continue doing things that take you out of a place of mental conflicts that you really enjoy and to get you back onto who you are. Things that you're hearing or seeing, and believe in them, because things are changing whether you feel it or understand it or not. You don't need to understand everything. Okay? Okay, bye.